This was supposed to be seedless.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's mostly seedless.
Yeah.
I mean, you cut it in half and I see 3.
Yeah, I know. It's just...
I don't think the white ones count.
No, those don't count. I'm just talking about, like, these
God,
three.
it smells delicious.
Isn't that the best smell?
And, well, I don't know if it's the best smell, but yeah, it ranks amongst God tier smells.
You want to taste it?
I love fresh watermelon. Yeah, put it in my mouth, please. That's where it goes. That's good. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Thursday. We are celebrating. We're not celebrating anything. We're celebrating life and existence and the fact that watermelons were on sale at Publix. We haven't had a watermelon in a while. They're a staple of summer, at least here in the States, especially in the Southeast. And it looked delicious. And we were like, yeah, let's do it. Mal's the expert at picking out watermelons. You're supposed to like aim for ones that are hollow, that sound hollow.
Ground spot, the part where it touched the ground, to be like a yellow color.
Okay.
And then I look for ones that are heavy because that means they're juicy.
Yeah.
And then I like to listen to make sure they sound hollow.
Okay. She picks them out. I eat them. That's my expertise. It's actually been a very long day. The cats actually had to go to the vet today. And I normally have footage of that, but based on how the day went and how the appointment went, I wasn't able to get footage of it because we were too busy helping the vet and the tech get their temperatures and everything.
They had a lot today, they said.
It was also a wild day for the vet. When we got to the vet, they were packed. And let me back up a little bit to explain why the cats went to the vet in the first place. Sagan has been scratching his ears a little bit. He does that occasionally, but it's usually not too bad. If the cats start doing that, I'll actually clean their ears out for them with a Q-tip, and normally that's enough. Normally then they're good for a bit, and then after a while I may have to do that again. But lately Sagan just ferociously attacked his ears, and he's actually has some bald spots. And this has happened in the past. When it's happened, we've taken him in. We've gotten eardrops.
They check for mites and everything.
They always check for mites. They've never found mites, but the cats don't keep their ears clean. They just don't. Sagan's actually stay relatively clean because Kepler cleans them for him. Kepler's ears are atrociously dirty, and Kepler basically never itches. So go figure. I don't understand. Anyway, he was getting bothered by his ears, so we had to take him in. We'd actually had some of the eardrops in our fridge, but whenever the hurricane came last year, and we lost power for a while, we had to throw everything in the fridge out, so we didn't have any more. So we went and we took both cats. They got their annual checkup or whatever, because it was basically time for that, and they got their updated rabies shots. And then Sagan got some new drops. So now we have to give him drops twice a day. It's not the most fun thing for him or for us, because you have to really cat burrito him and get the stuff in his ears. And the hardest part is that cats will shake their head, so you have to really, really hold his ear and hold his head, so he's not going to shake his head and get the medicine out. But they're back home and they're doing good. And actually, I'm surprised how well they're doing tonight, because they had their shots, and generally, whenever that happens, they get a little fevered and they get really tired and they're not very active, and that never happened today. Both of them were just like do 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 do. So
there was no hissing.
Yeah, and there was no hissing or anything. And they're also just really good at the vet. The vet just gushes
about them.
Every time we go, the vet gushes about both of the cats, and I don't know. I like to feel that I had something to do with it, but the truth is they're just both really good cats. They don't really give us any trouble, and they're very friendly. So the vet really loves them. Anyway, after all that was done, I spent my day recording stuff. Dan is actually going out of town. He's going back to visit his family, and he's doing it at an okay time. It's fine. It's happening at a time where we have to make sure we get everything done, because Morning Mario is coming back. Mario Maker releases technically tomorrow or midnight, if you will. So that's exciting, but it also means that we're starting to get content. We'll have to get some content done for that, and we'll have to get Dan will have to get a hold of that and then edit that and then get it released. And we're getting around this by doing story mode for the first week, because for one, it gives creators time to make levels because they need some time. But then also it helps because then I can just record all of those story missions. I don't have to wait for people to make them. And then Dan can get them edited before he leaves to go out of town. So it's kind of like a win-win situation. So that is going to be on the agenda maybe tomorrow. I'll try to get them recorded tomorrow, but this weekend at the latest. And then he'll leave out, I think early next week. So I had to record a bunch of other stuff. First 20, Red Dead Redemption. I've been recording a lot, and I'm still coughing, which is unfortunate, but I'm not 100% better yet. I think I've said that I felt like 80% better, or I said my voice was 80% back. Well, now my voice is 100% back, but I still feel like I'm only like 85%, so I'm close, but not quite. Oh man. Once you put it into a container.
Yeah, I'm out of room.
Dang. Well, we're going to eat some too, right?
Yeah, but I can't stack it.
Okay. Do you want another container? Another one of the same size?
Sure.
Okay. There you go. Stack them next to each other. Anyways, one final thing. I moved over the last vlog days footage from my travel drive to my actual system drive for editing tonight, which means that I will soon be starting the last Japan vlog. Again, I know I've said it 100 times. When you're watching this specific vlog, that will feel like a million years ago. But right now, in the moment, that is super important. And it's a big accomplishment. It's been a frickin' journey. Jesus, to get here and to edit all of these Japan vlogs. But I'm really proud of them, and I think it's important to take your time on things like this because they're going to exist forever. I want people to be able to enjoy them, years down the road, and there not be a bunch of mistakes and bad things in them where it's like, he rushed through this. I want them to feel nice, and so far I'm proud of what I've done. And there's only one left to make. And I'll work on that soon. As soon as I can. But I also have to work on Mario, so it's going to be a busy weekend. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, let's be back tomorrow, shall we? And we have salt, right? Because I'm going to salt that watermelon.
No, we don't have any salt.